Hi there. Well, what we're going to talk about now is how to use Canvas in this class. So again, I'm on the in your Canvas shell, and we're going to go to the modules. And we talked earlier about you don't have so many of these boxes. Okay. You have the welcome to class. All right. So this is actually where we're at right now. But what I'm going to talk about, instead of talking about these, and again, make sure that you get registered with Pearson, is I'm going to talk about these modules here and these dated modules. So what will happen is every week you need to make sure that you read this information for the week in Canvas. So when you click here, it kind of talks about what we're going to be doing during weeks 1 through 3. We will finish both chapters 1 and 2. List of things to do for the first week. Watch the videos in the Welcome to Class module and register with Pearson. Now, at the very least, complete the Pearson orientation lesson in my math lab. You see, I have to publish my census. And the census in the class is due the 28th. And if you have not done any assignments, the registrar will remove you from the roster. So it's not just getting a Pearson account. That won't do it. You have to do an assignment. All right. And I just suggest you do this Pearson orientation assignment at least. You really do need to keep up, but you do have to do an assignment by January 28th. And then complete other homework assignments due this week. And watch the lesson videos found here in Canvas if you have any questions. Well, while you're doing the homework, and if you still have questions, you need to contact me. All righty. So again, this is the information for week 1. These will be found at the beginning of each week. So here we have week 1. Here, week 2, again, you would click here and it would talk about, some of these things. And you really do need to listen to these because sometimes I have some corrections on maybe a video. Maybe I've moved something, but go ahead and they're not very long. Just go ahead and glance at those. All right. The main reason for Canvas are these video lessons here. So what I did is I created a video lesson for each of the homework assignments. And this one does not have a video lesson, and I'll explain why when we talk about how to use Pearson, because the video for this is in Pearson already. But here, this is a homework assignment. It's due January 26th, worth 10 points. A video, you do not have to watch these videos. They are here to help you if you have questions on the homework, but you're not required to watch them. So then we have a homework assignment here for the first week, and then we have a homework assignment here. Now, this homework assignment only has, I think, about 7 questions. So these really aren't too long. I think if you just dedicated, I don't know, 45 minutes a day or something, then you should be able to get most stuff done, depending on your background. Okay, now what is all of this right here? In order to take your exams, I will use a lockdown browser called Respondus. And it's through Pearson, and it will lock down your browser so that while you're taking the exam, all you can look at is your exam. Now, this is a video on how to install it. The thing is, they say you can use a Chromebook, but I know a lot of people have trouble with Chromebooks. Also, so, be aware of that. Maybe you'll need to find a different computer for your exams. Um, oh, Macs. If you have a Mac, there's certain browsers that won't work well. And I can't remember if it seems like some of them had to use Firefox as a browser, but just be aware that if you're having trouble with Respondus for exams and you have a Mac, check what browser you're using. You may have to change it. Here's another thing I want to stress. This is a non-degree class. So I'm not turning on the video monitoring for respondus. However, when you get into your next class, whether or not it's 1,000, 1,500, whatever, you will have a video monitoring you. And I will remind you so that, when you get into your next class, you're just like, well, she didn't video monitor us. Well, that's because it's a non-degree class. I just do the lockdown browser for right now, not the video monitoring. So keep that in mind, and I will keep reminding you of that I'm not turning on the video monitoring, but your next professor will. And then what they do is they watch you take the test, and if Pearson thinks you're cheating, they flag you. So anyway, so it's a little bit there's more um, responsibility as far as non-cheating and stuff when you get into your degree classes. University of Wyoming uses what's called honor lock. It's the same idea. A lot of the teachers here in Sheridan use Respondus, but anyways, so you'll need to watch at some point this week. Um, I would watch this video. It's really short. And then this is a one question practice test so that you can just make sure that it's optional. It's not going to go for a grade or anything, but it helps you to know if your computer will accept Respondus. Once it's downloaded, you should be done. You should not have to re-download it. It should only be once and then you're good for the rest of the semester. But I am not doing the video monitoring, but your next professor will. Keep that in mind. All righty. So, what do we use Canvas for? Video lessons mainly. I clicked on it. Now, see, and then you just click on it, and it gets you right to my YouTube channel. Um, but we mainly use it for information and the videos. What we will not use Canvas for, your grades are not found in Canvas. Do not look for your grades in Canvas. Your grades will be found in Pearson, and it's pretty easy to find your grades in Pearson. So here, you have these homework, and if you click on a homework, what happens? Well, since your homework is found in Pearson, if you click on any of these, it doesn't matter which one, it's going to get you to the same spot. We'll click on that one. It takes you here, and then when you click on this, it takes you to your Pearson, takes you to Pearson. And you can sign into your course. And this is the next video. How do you go from here as far as using this platform? But now here I'll go back to the modules. So if you have any questions, you'll have the information, the videos, if you want to click here, or you can just bookmark Pearson and go to Pearson, that's fine. How to install Respondus, week 2, information for week 2. I think I've updated that. I want to make sure. Here's a list of things to do for this week. If you've not done so, download Respondus. So try to do that. This is week 2. Continue with chapter 2 and let me know if you have any questions. All right, so they're pretty short, but it's worth looking at. All righty. Well, I hope that this all makes sense, and we'll look at Pearson in the next video. Thank you.